Hello, how's it going? This is the last iteration for fiscal year 23 Q2, and we are excited to close this iteration out. We're going to pay ode to this iteration's mascot, and I'm going to pass it off to John.
Hi there. On this iteration, I worked on designing on the redesign of the sales page. Sorry, let me share it. Here it is. We created a new hero, a little bit different from the one that we have right now. This is cropped and it behaves differently on mobile. Also, we implemented a new form. We separated the form that we already had into a standalone form in order to have this component more scalable. And this is it. It's a very good design. Thank you to Carrie for this design. And also for this iteration, I worked on the research on how to consume an API from Swift type. I have a very good advance. Right now, we only need some certain variables, and that will be it. So we are okay to do the search with an API. I will pass it over to Miguel.
Thank you, John. This iteration, I did a small change in slippers in the input. We did a change in the border radius. Also, I updated the icons for the get started page and also a little bit of feedback we had there. Thank you, Carrie and Laura, for the help. And also I rolled back a deprecated page that we had deleted from the learn use case slug. So that page is back again. And also I have a couple of MRs that are pretty ready to go. We just need a final approval from the stakeholders and code owners. That will be the main support page and its child pages. So that should be merged soon. And I have also a couple of issues that I'm still working on. I have like a good proof of concept for the navigation, the focus trap, but still needs to be iterated a little bit. There's a little bit of issues there, and the console errors. I think those two issues will carry over, and that will be all. I'll pass it over to Laura.
Thanks. Oh, my windows are messed up. So yeah, this past iteration, I spent a little bit of time kind of being pretend manager and trying to fire people. Unfortunately, I didn't achieve those goals, but I still had a great time. It's really great to have Barker back though, so I can not be in all the meetings anymore. We missed you. But yeah, so there was a bit of manager coverage issues for the last half of this iteration and half of the last iteration. And then I did a navigation release with some change. I didn't actually do the changes. I just did a couple of releases. And then I fixed a bug for our blog where some of the text was appearing as white on the blog categories. So that was a quick fix for the blog. And I re-added in some deprecated pages that had been asked to be re-added back in. And then I made a couple of changes to our GTM implementation, going back and forth with that, with Dennis on that, hoping that maybe this time we got it. But yeah, that's still in progress. And I will pass it off to Miracle.
Hi, so this iteration, my main focus was the new templates for the Get Started pages. I'm just about done with those. I just have some last minute fixes and then they should all be ready to go by the end of this week. That's all for me, so I'll pass it to Carrie.
Yeah, So I was like the Slippers DRI this week. We did a lot of changes in Slippers. We updated the footer, a lot of typography changes. Sorry about that again. I know it's a lot of changes recently. We added icons, and I think that was mostly it. And then I did some research for the Alliances page, and started a new design, and I could share that. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So this is all pretty like first iteration stuff. But the idea was we're working on this partners tab. Right now we have like 2 tabs for alliances and channel, but they all went to the kind of like the same place. So we're kind of unifying it and making it a more cohesive flow. So there's only one overview and then one place to find a partner and then one place to become a partner. And then the overview page we're redesigning, kind of making it like more like a story, I guess. You get a big overview, a big why about why you should become a partner or why, you know, partners are important. And then we talk about the partner types and what the differences are, and more convincing with quotes, and then other resources for partnerships. And then for finding a partner, we have, right now they're on 2 different pages for finding an alliance partner and finding a channel partner. Would like to kind of unify them so you only have one search on one page. Still working on like the technical feasibility of that with Lauren. But yeah, so that's where it would be like a tab view. You click on the other tab and then it goes into another view for searching for channel partners. You get your featured partners and then all partners listed below. And I think that's it. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Yeah, that alliance, that partner page is going to be really exciting. I've synced
Yeah.
with ImPartner, which is the platform we're using to list all of our channel partners, and they do have an API. So we're going to get some more API work, which is super exciting. So yeah, that closes out this sprint, and we'll see everyone in the next quarter.